we ask you to picture the sun beating down upon the arid Turkish plain, where if you listen carefully, you can hear the sound of an a cappella group rapidly dehydrating. Constantinople now, all of them live now. Every guy in Constantinople lives in Istanbul. Now Constantinople, different day. Constantinople's only waiting in Istanbul. What wants to understand why they changed it, I can't say. Just like it's better that way. Oh, Constantinople. We can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone, Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the word? That's nobody's business but the Why they change it, I can't say. People just like it better than Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, why did Constantinople get the word? That's nobody's going but the Turks.
There's nothing to it.
So we're bringing Brigadoon back, not for the first time, as your program tells you, but we thought this one was the proper finale for a 50th anniversary Williams Octet concert. and we do hope that you will enjoy it.
Hunke, signed Richard G. Oakley, 1962, President of the Society of Alumni. Warren.
Thank you, Frank. And now, if you don't mind, I'll get back to the piano.